This exercise is your ab curls, so this will work your rectus abdominis, so the muscles which make up the front of the trunk. To do this exercise, you'll lay supine on the floor, so facing upwards. Your feet should be flat on the floor with a bend in your knees. You can either start with your hands on your thighs, crossed over your chest, or either side of your ears. Okay, so in front of your ears, not behind or behind your head, because you could then end up pulling on your head and hurting your neck. Once you're in this position, you then sit up. So as you start to sit up, that movement should come from your hips and your lower trunk. You should keep neutral spine, so make sure that you don't bend your head forwards. So make sure you maintain that gap between your chin and your chest. And as you get to 45 degrees, you should hold the position briefly and then lower yourself back down to the ground. Just to show you the easier position first, this will be hands on your hips. All you're doing is raising up until your hands get to the top of your knees. So as you're doing these exercises, make sure that you keep your core tight, so pull your abs in or contract your abs as you're doing the exercises. The next one will be with your hands across your chest. As you're doing this exercise, make sure your elbows come to your knees, and then when you lay back down, your shoulders touch the ground. Finally, the more difficult version will be with your hands here, because it shifts the weight further towards your head. Alternatives to this exercise could be using an ab cradle or an ab machine.